Today we're finding out if Chatgpt can get me a Yeat placement. I recently got hit up by this producer homie called Costello, and he's done work for Lil Nas and a bunch of other people in the underground. And he told me he's getting packs together for a new project for Yeat. And today we're gonna put Chatgpt to the test and see if it can help me sound design and even make a loop for Yeat. But before we get into it, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Be sure to check out our membership system as well in the description. For the low price of $14.99 a month, you guys get all our project files for all our tutorials. You get a bunch of exclusive loops each month from the homies in the label, as well as a free kit every month from our website. And without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off, I'm going to be using a synth called Vital, which is basically like a broke man's Serum. It does everything Serum can do, it just doesn't have all the patches and presets that Serum have, but I'm sure the process will be the same regardless. So let's start with, how do I make a lead sound in the style of Yeat in a VST plugin called Vital? Let's see what this thing spits out. So according to ChatGPT, it says to make a lead sound in the style of Yeat using the Vital VST plugin. Here are some steps that you can follow. Number 1, open up Vital in your DAW and create a new patch. Start with a sawtooth wave as your oscillator. Adjust the WT mix knob to add some interesting harmonics. Now before we get into it, I have no clue what the f I'm doing. I've never done sound design in my life, so I don't even know if this is right, but I'm gonna trust it. So I already have a sawtooth on my oscillator, and then it says adjust the WT mix knob to add some interesting harmonics. Now what is this WT knob it is talking about? What is the WT mix knob in Vital? Oh, okay. It says only to add one sawtooth, but then it says I have to adjust the WT mix, which is basically how the two oscillators affect each other. So I'll just add a second sawtooth. And I think this is the WT knob, but I don't even know. But moving on, it says add some noise to the patch. In Vital, you can do this by clicking on the noise button and selecting one of the noise types. I think I'm messing with the river one. It's a bit more subtle than the rest of the noises. Now that we have step 3 done, it says in the effects section, add some reverb to it to add depth to the sound, and you can adjust the decay time and wet dry mix to get the desired effect. So let's go to effects and add some reverb, and then play around with the delay and the mix, I guess. This is sounding really whack so far, but I'll trust the process, I guess. So step 5, it says use the filter to shape the sound. Try using a low pass filter and adjust the cutoff frequency to get the right amount of brightness. So let's go back to our voicing and put on a filter. Yeah, it's sounding like an arcadey synth, I guess. Something to work off of. Step 6 is adjust the envelope to give the sound some movement. Try adjusting the attack and decay times to get the desired effect. I don't think I'm going to play around with it too much because I kind of want it to be a lead and not a pad, so I'll just keep the attack a bit low and the decay about the same. And then it says finally add some modulation by using the LFO. You can modulate the pitch or filter cutoff to give the sound some movement and interest. Okay, I think we got our sound, our first sound at least. So let's see what we can make. So moving on, I'm getting a second sound from ChatGPT. So let's see what it gives us to make a pad. So it says to start off with a wavetable that has more of a mellow and atmospheric sound, like a pad or a string wavetable. Yeah, I'll maybe just take a sine and just work off that. So the third step is adjusting the envelope settings to create a long attack and release with a decay time that's a little longer than the attack. And then step 4 is to just add some reverb onto it. And then in the last step, it just tells me to add some more effects on it, like chorus or delay, to create a more complex or interesting sound. So now that we got all that done for the pad, I think I might just use it as an ARP or some other lead, because it doesn't really sound too good as a pad. So let's just see what we can make. Yeah, let's find out how to make a unique sound in the style of Yeat and can. I don't know, let's fucking switch it up. So it's basically just telling me to open up a new oscillator and just play around with the modulation. So I'm just gonna do that and see what I can get. This gross beat preset is giving it a crazy bounce. I'm just gonna add some drums and I think just call it a day. And I think that is about it for the beat. I hope you guys enjoyed. As you can see, it's already dark out. I kind of fucked up recording this a bit late. Be sure to check out all the links in the description as well, and I'll check you guys in the next one.